Hello, good evening, folks. I hope you're well on this Saturday night. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's a bit of a mixed wild bag here in Elgin. Hopefully we're all staying warm and safe. I'm here to give you some tunes this evening. So welcome to what is No Request Saturday. So just sit back and enjoy the tunes. Obviously get involved with the banter, that'd be great. Speak to each other, get involved. You can tell each other your gossip. And I'll just crack on with the tunes. It's good to be here Saturday night, folks. It's pretty cool outside, so I've got a couple of halogen here. It looks like I've got a glowing fire here in the cabin, which hopefully not, because we don't want that in a wooden building. But yes, so welcome those who are new to the cabin. My name is Graham. Going to give you some tunes this evening. I've made a programme, so I'm going to stick to that tonight, and hopefully that's all right. Please, by all means, folks, you can wander around the cabin as you will, have a wee dance. Alright, there's always somebody with a half bottle as well if they're wanting to fill up your glasses. Don't be shy. You don't have to worry about a taxi home. You're already there. Okay, so I'll just okay, good. So yeah, tell your pals we're on. If you can share it as much as you can, that'd be great. And yeah, let's have some fun. Matches there for you. The first one was Monach Gowan, and that was followed. No, the second tune was Monach Gowan. The first tune was called John Carmichael's Farewell to Scotland. Cracking tunes, I like them a lot, and don't play them very often. So there you go. So welcome everyone that's come in. Sorry, I've not said hello to many people that have been commenting. Thank you very much for everyone who gets involved. It's really important for you guys to keep up that community aspect. That we have here in the cabin, and it's wonderful that you do so, and you're all looking after each other, which is lovely. And I think that's what they got picked up on with the Inverness Gigs article, was the fact that you guys are all part of it all. It's not just me sitting playing tunes out the world, and hopefully you will like it. The important part is that we're all in it together and all looking out for each other. I think that's really important. There's Alan Thompson. Are you oh yeah, it's good to see you. You're the one that's in South Africa, is it? Hello Sheila, hello Angus. Good, everyone's in. Andy and Mum are over there on YouTube as well, so if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to get involved with that conversation too. And I believe we're on Twitch and also live at kayleigh-cabin.com. So if you've got any pals that don't get a chance because they don't have Facebook or whatever, then they can watch directly on the website without any subscription at all. So there you go. Try my best to suit everybody. Alright, we're going to do a wee two-step now, so take your partners for the military two-step. set of Irish tunes for a two-step there. Hope you enjoyed those. You brighten up our evening when it has been raining all day. Well, good. That's probably the amount of light that's going on in here just now. It's unbelievable. Between the heaters are generating a lot of light actually, which is it's nice. It's quite warming, quite cosy actually. It's nice. The crew's nothing with yourself. Not all heroes wear capes. Some have accordions. Yes, it just doesn't hang so well on the back. Kelowna. Cool. Nice. Good. Right. We're going to follow that with a wee waltz round the dance floor. So ladies and gentlemen, take your partners for a wee old time waltz. It's a set of Robbie Burns tunes. So they're all wee love songs and stuff. So if you want to get up and close and personal, if you're allowed to, of course. If they're in your bubble, it's fine. It's difficult being up close and personal 2 meters apart, isn't it? Robbie Burns love songs there. It's a bit chilled out, isn't it? We'll need to kind of ramp things up as we get through the programme. That was A Fond Kiss, A Man's a Man, My Love is Like a Red Red Rose, and Ye Banks and Breeze of Bonnie Doon there for you all. Very popular melodies to Robbie Burns' songs. Of course, some of those melodies wouldn't have existed when he was writing the old poems and stuff, but they were put to music over the next few hundred years. No, 150 years. I think it's 100. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Anne McCarty, can you wish a happy birthday to my dad for tomorrow? A fellow accordion player, Jim McCarty. Alright, he's watching on YouTube and he's 82 years old. Well, Jim, I hope you're still playing. Happy birthday to you, sir. I hope you're having a good day. And yeah, cool. Happy birthday. I'll dedicate the next set of tunes to you. A wee set of 6/8 marches for you. Alan, nice try. No problem. Okay. Ali Calder, sorry if I've missed it tonight. The Hogmanay show. I've got a lot of Facebook asking about how do they get in touch and join. Okay, Ali. As far as Hogmanay goes, all you need to do is buy a ticket on the Facebook event. So if you click on the link, it's actually in the description of this video. Okay, if you click on that link, you'll get the option to purchase a ticket for the event, and that's as simple as that. When it comes to the Hogmanay, you'll get access to it. You'll get a wee reminder to say it's happening, and that's as simple as it is. So if you don't purchase, I mean, you'll be able to purchase it at the time as well. But ideally, the more people that buy tickets in advance, the more I'll know what sort of budget I've got to get guys in, and help me out with it and have a good night. Anyway, we set of marches now. This is for Jim McCarty's birthday. I hope you're having a nice day. Set of marches there for you, and like I say, we'll dedicate that to Jim McCarty, who's having his 82nd birthday today and watching on YouTube, so all the best to you, sir. Anyone know what's happened to Jim Seaton? Not seen him for a bit. I think he was here earlier on in the week. I think he'd be fine. He's quite good at supporting lots of different artists here on Facebook. So I'm sure he's just flying the flag somewhere else. He'll be around. Don't worry. He's a good lad, and we're not here to kind of I don't know, put the hands around their necks to make sure that they're here for every performance, because obviously I'm here 5 shows a week. It's not a problem if you miss 1 or 2 here and there. Okay, so that was Dovecot Park, Dr. Ross's 50th welcome to their Gasher gathering, and the Cameron Highlanders there, and the reset marches for Jim McCartney. Okay, so if anyone's considering the old Hogmanay show, please do. It's pretty simple, really. I mean, the only problem is it's in dollars, and I was trying to get it in pounds, but it's really difficult. Well, it's not difficult. I found it's impossible to change the currency because it's an international event. So people from all over the world are buying it. And they deal in dollars with Facebook. So that's just the only way I've got to actually do it at the moment. So if you're thinking of joining us, please do just hit the event on Facebook, and it'll give you the option to buy the event. And it's $30, which equates into about £23-24 depending on the exchange rate on the day, and that's you included. So far I've got 12 people have bought tickets, which is wonderful, thank you. But obviously it's not going to equate into much wages for the musicians that I'm hoping to have. So the more people that buy tickets, the more I can guarantee those guys get a nice wee wage on the night as well. So you can do that. That'd be amazing. If not, don't worry. If you can't make it, or if you're not sure you can make it, it's going to be on for 4 hours, 9 till 1. So you can always dip in and out depending on what else you're doing. But you won't be able to do that if you don't have a ticket. So just information. No, I'm not trying to force anyone's hand at all. But it's there if you want. Okay. Anyway, enough blethering. Let's do our Gay Gardens. Take your partners. that was the Caberfait and the Dundee Police Pipe Band, which is I think a Jimmy Shan tune. So there you go. That was a couple of marches there for you. Right, as for Hogmanay, it's Facebook is really doing all the box office stuff. All right, I don't really. There is a kind of way of me giving you access, but I'd rather not have to because I might have to do lots of them. It's easier if you just buy the ticket on Facebook or via Facebook, and it's all automated then, so I don't have to kind of find ways for you all to be able to watch it when I've got plenty of other things to think about on the night. I think you can use bank cards and things for it. It's not a problem. I think my mum used her MasterCard for it. So I've not actually seen the thing because every time I go to look at the advert, it goes into the kind of admin things. So I see it as the trader rather than the customer. So you just have to kind of explore it, see how you get on. If you get stuck, give me a shout. But at the moment, it's I'd rather not deal with the tickets because it's easier just to let Facebook do all the work. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Theravada and the Mengele boat song. Thank you very much. Thank you to the people that have sent stars as well. And I'll add that to the collection. It's nice to get them building up. And hopefully at some point I'll be rich and famous. You never know. Who knows? Good. Cool. I just think everything's sorted out here. Good. I'm glad you like those. What are we doing next? Oh, jigs. No, it's not. Talking nonsense. Sing songs it is. Well done for singing along. I think I could barely hear some of you, mostly the Canadian people, or the people in Canada. I think I heard you the most, because it's just the way my ear's facing. It's the way it works. It's a crazy thing. So lots of people still talking about, I think, the Hogmanay issues. If you're having problems buying the ticket on Facebook, please get in touch first before sending the money in other ways. Alright, and we'll see if we can talk you through buying the event on Facebook rather than sending me money, because it will be a lot easier to do it that way rather than me trying to find a way of getting you the video on the night. So just if that's the case, just get in touch first. If you're having problems, let me know. Alright, and I'll be reply to you as soon as I can, or Maggie will be, she's also admin on the page, so one of us will get back to you as soon as we can, and we'll help you through the purchase of the ticket for Hogmanay. Alright, maybe we should just charge you for every event, then you get used to it. No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I think I heard a few of you falling off your seats there. Anyway, right, reels, stop blethering. set of reels there for you. It's quite a long set, really. Lord MacDonald's reel, along with, what was it now? Dr. McInnes's Fancy, the Jolly Beggarmen, and the Train Journey North. So you go. Somebody reminded us that the clocks go back here in Scotland, in the UK anyway. It might not include everyone that's watching. We've got a bit of an international audience, so you'll have to check with your own authorities. But if you're in the UK, obviously, just remember to put your clocks back tonight. We'll put it back to 2019 and see if we can try again at this year, shall we? Although I've had quite a good time here in the Cayley cabin, so I'm not really complaining too much. There's Pete Bain. What do you say, Mr. Nasty? I knew you lot thought you were going to have a quiet night. No chance. Well, if you're going to come in late, drunk, and spurting all over the place, we'll have to get Mark Crawford to deal with you, sir. Oh, it's good to be bossy. I like it. Right, wee jigs now. Dr. Flora Macaulay of Caradale and the Fiddler's Rally there as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. Just going to change this slightly bit. Just think it's a bit red. Maybe it's just my face because of these heaters. I'm maybe getting a tan from these new halogen heaters that we paid very little for in the food warehouse. Okay, what's next? Okie dokie. Just realised I never even filled up my glass. Look at that. I don't have the staff tonight, you see. Okay, so if anyone's still worried about how to buy a ticket for Hogmanay, there is actually a link in the description of the video on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, if you just scroll to the top of the video, there is a few links in there for the donations and things, but there's also a link there for the Hogmanay show as well. If you go to ceilidhcabin.com, there's the picture of the poster right at the top. Just click on that poster and it'll take you to the right place as well. So there's lots of different ways you can find it, just in case you're a bit lost. But we're here to help you. We'll get you through this, and we'll make sure that no one misses out that wants to be involved. Anyone up for Arcadian Strip Willow? Margaret Young. Margaret, that was a wee bit short for an Arcadian style, but you never know. Is there any more jigs? Yeah, there's more jigs later on in the programme that are a long enough set for an Arcadian, so we'll do that. Cheers. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. Good. Okay. Right. David's in the toilet, everyone. Hello, Jim. It's nonsense as usual. Spasiba, a couple of Russian tunes there for you. As the story legend goes, I learned that when I was out in Kazakhstan doing a couple of Burns nights about 12 years ago now. Cracking couple of the first one, in particularly Kartushka, is a very classic kind of Russian song. Followed by Kalinka Malenka, which is I didn't learn that in Kazakhstan, and I came home and learned it, which is the Tetris theme tune. For people my age that had Nintendo Game Boys in the 1990s, that's for you. Alright, I'm glad you're all enjoying your Saturday night. It's good. I'm glad you like my selections, because it does. I'm far more relaxed when I've got my programme here, and I know what I'm playing. I know what's ahead of me. Although I'm very happy to do requests on other nights. It's nice to be able to have a night myself. I was just trying to see. Vi Todd says, think Hogmanay will be fantastic this year. There are a few other musicians getting the idea too, but you heard it here first. Well, yeah, I mean, I would love you to be able to support other musicians too, and we've got a long enough show for you to dip in and out if you want to watch other people's stuff as well. It's not a problem. You need a hat for your Russian set. I did actually have one. Not here. Don't know why I'm looking around. I know for a fact it's not in here. But I'm not sure what happened to it. I'll need to have a look, see if I find it. I've got a kind of Russian Soviet military hat thing. We are very tight in Fife, a man said. There was a nip in the air, so I've had my mouth open all night. Very good. Kim's away looking for her old Game Boy. I couldn't tell you what mine is. Bound to be in the tip somewhere, the recycling centre somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to stick to my international stuff for a wee while. I hope that's alright. So take your partners for a wee tango. A tango called La Comprasita. Oh, there's Will Webster, my goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. Motorcycle builder extraordinaire has entered the room. Thanks very much for joining us. Well, good to see you, pal. It's good to show you. We've done over nearly an hour now, and I'm only halfway through my programme, so hopefully I'll need to play faster to get through the next half if I'm going to finish on time. But who cares if not? We'll just bash through it. We're not in a hurry. You in a hurry? I'm not in a hurry. Alan King sent some stars tonight. Graham, thanks very much. Also, thank you very much. Sorry, I've not been about. That's okay, Alan. Don't worry. All right, I know you're there, and you've been very supportive, and I do appreciate everything you do, and I appreciate everyone that's donated and given tips towards the Ceilidh Cabin. I think it really does mean a lot, because it's. You wouldn't be doing it if you didn't want to, obviously, and I don't want to force anyone to do it. If you can't afford to, please don't. But I do appreciate everyone that does. And there's definitely a consistent bunch of people who are amazing, and I do appreciate that. Kim Harris has to duck out for some lessons now. See you soon, Kim. We'll get a tune together at some stage. Anyway, we're sticking with the international stuff. Alpine Slopes and the Cuckoo Waltz. A little bit of Euro music there for you. Turn this heater down. Actually, it's getting warm in here now. It's good. The heaters are working well. Okay. Cheers, folks. Happy Saturday. I'm going to carry on. We're going to go to Germany this time. Sticking to the European stuff. A wee polka. go. That was a Heinzelmännchen, which is a wee German polka, which translates into pygmies. Oh, there's the sirens going. Hopefully they're not for me. Alright, that's enough of the international material. I meant to take this over a wee while ago. I forgot. A wee book here. I'm going to play one of Peter Wood's tunes, Sandy's Shetland Stag Week. While I tell you, open the book, since the book there is still for sale. I think it's still got plenty left. So if you read music and if you play a bit, it's certainly a great book full of brilliant tunes. So yes, very good. Here we go, back with the Scottish stuff. Absolutely fabulous tune. Now, lots of people over the years have asked me what my favourite tune is, and I've never really had one, but that's kind of up there. It's up there in the top 10 anyway. I love it. Absolutely brilliant tune. Cool. Sandy's Shetland Stag Week. It must have been a hell of a stag week to get a tune like that, I tell you. Must have been good. Right, we set the reels now for you. it's a nice wake-up call for Mark over there in Melbourne, Australia. Just woke up. So hopefully you can wake up with a skip in your step with a wee set of reels there for you. The first one written for us, it was called Graham Mackay's Ceilidh Cabin, and it was written by Roddy Matthews, a fabulous fiddle player from Hexham, or the Hexham area. And that was followed by Hamilton's Knapsack and The Fourth Floor. So Clive saying he's looking forward to Hogmanay. Not been anything good south of the border since the White Heather Club. It's been a while. Okay. Wish that I had they're going too fast, man. Wish I had a friend sitting alongside me to enjoy the music. My cat has no musical appreciation. I know the feeling. I had to throw mine out of here as I was starting because he was a bit unsure whether he wanted to stick around or not. And I thought, well, if you're going to be like that, you can go now. Good. I'm glad. Kate says it was that good night of music last night and today. I really enjoyed it and it cheered me up. That's what I'm here for. I'm not done yet. Completely left. Loads left in this programme. Loads. So just sit where you are. Don't start your goodbyes until I say so, okay? Right. We set a waltzes now. Pride of Ellen waltz if you want to. Tunes there for you for a wee Pride of Erin waltz. It was the Mountains of Mourne, the Homes of Donegal, and the Boys of the County of Armagh. Some cracking bonny Irish melodies there for you. I hope you enjoyed those. Good. Straight from them into some jigs. it's a set. I've played it every night since I learned it. I think it's a cracking set of jigs from Alan Crookston's book. And I blatantly just played them as they were in the book as well, which is probably not what you're supposed to do, but they were that good. I haven't stopped playing them since. It was what was it? Gary's Num Nums was the first tune, followed by Liam Stewart of Galston, the Tobermory Bin Man, and the Wee Man from North Connell. All very, very good tunes, and I don't have his book to hand because all his tunes are in my head now. But it's one of the many good things to come out of the lockdown. Is us creative types managed to get that project that we all wanted to get out of our system. We had time to do it, so there's lots of guys that have released books and albums and different things. In fact, I noticed Ewan Galloway released a new album. Was it today or yesterday? So we'll need to get a copy of that as well. I'm not to mention the jigs, otherwise he'll play the opposite. Pete, just behave yourself, man. It's all good. Relax. All right. I'm in charge of the tunes. It's easy. Cheers. All right. What are we doing now? Now we sing song. A couple of sing songs there for you. The Roses of Allendale and the Hiking Song, the names of those tunes. Mark's pushing his luck with the bins. Still waiting for my wall and patio to get done, so if you just give me a shout. I'm only joking. There's no rush. Okay, so remember New Year to be like. There's going to be lots of classic tunes this New Year. and there's going to be lots of new tunes, and there's going to be lots of all sorts of nonsense and banter and everything else. We had bunting up last night for Maggie's mum's birthday, so there's bunting. We've got flags and everything. It looks amazing. We're going to have some fairy lights. In fact, don't forget, next Saturday night we're having our fancy dress Halloween night. Alright, so this place is going to be decorated for that. Alright, so I want you to think about your costumes, because we're going to set up a wee place for you to send your photos to, and I want to see people dressed up and we can display them on the screen. Alright, this is a wee tester to see how we get on for Hogmanay, because I want to see you all in your finery as well. So if you can dress up of some description, and I don't just mean putting your face mask on and sending me a picture. Alright, we've seen enough of them in the street. I want something fancy. Alright. G. Mitchell, Bindi is Saturday, so me and my Ferrari have to stick to the road. And it's hellish when you can't drive your Ferrari on the pavement, isn't it? Oh, what's the world coming to? Right. We set of waltzes now. From the north there for you, the first one, Naver Bay, the Waters of Calskew, and Come Over the Ord to Caithness. So you go. There's Kay in from the Isle of Wight. I noticed David Mackenzie's in late as well. David and Tina are in a wee cottage in Somerset. Did I see? I've lost the comment now. I'm saying the two little people have done pumpkins, so told Mummy they need to post the picture they give me. Yes, please. I want to see pictures of people's pumpkin carving, because there's not going to be any guising this year, not in Scotland anyway. So I want to, maybe if we can involve some families as well, and just getting involved. I want to see if you can send in your pumpkin carving pictures. We'll maybe have a wee competition and a wee prize for somebody. So I want to see. I've only had one entry so far, I think. So please, I want to see more of those. That'd be good. Okay, some jigs now. That Arcadian Strip the Willow would be good right now. Here we go. got a wee set of jigs there for you. That was Donald Ian Rankin, along with The Wind, The Sharks, The Piggery, Joe Foster's jig, Tam's Hunting Horn, and the Athlone jig. They're all available in Still Moments album, which you can download from thekayleighcabin.com any time. Okay. Give me waltz now. We've got a couple of tunes left in the programme. Don't rush off. Tune called Rural Life. I think it was written to commemorate all the work of the ladies' rural institutes around the country, of all the hard work they do and volunteering for their events and different things that they do. Okay, cool. So I hope you're all having a nice time. I've got time for maybe 3 more sets before. I've got 3 sets left in the programme. So I hope you've all had your discussions about Hogmanay. Please, by all means, like I say, if you could book your tickets in advance, it would, like I say, give me a reasonable idea of numbers and budgets and things to be able to say to X, Y, and Z musicians that you can get some pennies for their efforts to come in and entertain you lot, which would be lovely, because no one's had any wages, and I've been very grateful of everything that's happened here, but there's musicians out there that haven't had that benefit, so hoping to pass some of that on. So if you could do that, that'd be great. If you need help, leave me a shout. Okay, and we're going to play a wee set of reels. wee set of reels there squeezed in before the finishing sequence. That was The Flowers of Edinburgh, the last of Patti Smyth, and the bottom of the Punch Bowl. So there you go. David King, remember the clocks go back an hour, so we get an extra hour here in the cabin. You can, if you just watch it back, you can watch it as many times as you like. But I'm afraid my programme's kind of running dry for this evening, and I'll need to go into the hoosh to top up other areas as well. So cheers for tuning in. It really means a lot. There's so many people watching. It's wonderful. And both on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and on kthecabin.com. We're managing to broadcast in all these areas now, which is wonderful technology. I really do like it. Rendition of At the End of a Perfect Day for you. I know a lot of you like it, so it has to get in the programme somewhere, doesn't it? So yeah, thank you very much for everyone for tuning in. Well done, John McCaskill, for managing to tune in on the crossing over to Stornoway. You've made it just in time for the end of the programme as well. That's fabulous. Gary Brindle and Suzanne have just joined us on YouTube as well. All the best to you both. I hope you're well. I'm just about to do my last tune and then head up to the big house and have a nice evening with the future Mrs. Mackay. So I hope you've all enjoyed your evening. And don't forget, folks, if you're able to book that Talkmany tickets, it would be really cool to get the numbers kind of defined, so I know what we're dealing with. And if you're having trouble doing it, please get in touch as early as possible, and we'll get you sorted out in plenty of time for that. Also, I know I'm always talking about money, but I shouldn't be, but the tips jar is there if you've got something in your pocket to leave on the way out the door. That would be amazing. The tips jar is up there. It's also in the description of the video as well, so you can find that there too. KayleighCabin.com is there. There's a shop and all sorts of things you can find there too. So yeah, you know what to do. I've been blethering about it long enough. You know what to find. All the best, folks. Cheers, Sláinte mhath. And I'll do one more tune and then head off up to the big house, and then I'll be back on Monday night for more tunes. But watch out tomorrow. I think the girls are planning a little piano duet afternoon show, so we'll keep you informed if that's happening. That'd be good, wouldn't it? And I'll just leave them to it probably. Okay, reels to finish. Nice long set of reels, so clap your hands, tap your feet. There's no rush out the door yet. Thank you very much once again for being a wonderful bunch. Remember, the UK clocks go back tonight, alright? So if you're listening abroad, it might be a different time on Monday, so it'll be an hour ahead. Is that right? If it goes back. Oh, I'm confused. Our clocks go back tonight, so remember to take that into account. No doubt Facebook will tell you all about it anyway in your own time zone once I do the scheduled event. So yeah, take care of yourself and think about Halloween. Think about Hogmanay. We're also going to think about St Andrew's Night and a wee Christmas party as well. Alright, so we've got a few events to think about coming up in the near future. Halloween's first, obviously, but Hogmanay is up there as well. So we're trying to make it a big night, big party night. So we'll put a big build up to that. Okay. Archie says, the first time I've seen you, absolutely brilliant. Archie, I'll be back on Monday night at 9 o'clock, okay? So give the page a like and follow us, and you will see us in the future. All the best, folks. Thank you very much, and take care. We'll see you soon. Stay safe, and all the best. Good night.